DEI was presented to me at one point at some training, that famous picture of the three people looking over the fence at the ball field, and there's a little girl and there's a guy and one tall person. The tall person's looking over the fence. The younger teen is on a little box, and there's a big tall box so the little girl can look over the fence. I once read in the Post that that's not really an accurate image, but I understood that the difference between equity and equality was precisely that it was more focused on equality of outcome. I understand that Jim Ryan wrote that he didn't think that's what it meant, but do you really think that all the people that he hired and all the programs that he did, including the Equity Center, which adopted an abstract version of that picture as their logo, that they were not doing something that was more like equality of outcome as the aim?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say that every person that he hired met that standard. I do think that the university historically has had some programs that cross the legal line, right? I think we have in certain schools or certain departments had numerical formulas, and that is against the rules. I think there were prior administrations, political administrations, that made clear that they weren't going to enforce Title VI, Title VII, Title IX in that way. So I can't stand here and say that everything the university has done historically has been an adherence of that line. And I think, as President Ryan himself said, we do have to be meticulous about trying to get this right, department by department and program by program. It's hard, right? Instead of doing that, though, instead of parsing, right, hey, maybe we should change this particular program in the School of Medicine, but we should stand behind this thing that the Center for Community Partnerships is doing, we just folded, right? We didn't do any of that. We just said, yeah, you're right. President Ryan's gonna step away. We're gonna do this audit, and I predict that this resolution agreement is going to require things well beyond what the law requires, but are frankly policy decisions.